Washington Commanders rookie wide receiver Jahan Dotson. He had 5 receptions for 54 yards and a touchdown. And it's not the first time this season we've seen a big game from him. Coop, is Jahan Dotson a fact or a flash?
I think he's a fact here. And that's because he does play that second wide receiver role. Terry McLaurin's a split end. He's the flanker. Curtis Samuel's the guy that comes in the slot. And anytime it's a rookie, high draft pick wide receiver, I like to side with this notion that they're figuring it out and they're going to just continue to get better. So for me, I do think Jahan Dotson is a fact. I'd like to add him wherever available. Terry McLaurin ran 45 routes. He ran 43. I want that. I want part of that. So I'm excited. I'm in. Fact me.
Dale, what about you?
This one is a little scarier. A little scarier because, I mean, before this 9-target monstrosity he had this past week, here are his targets, the 3 games previous. 1 target, 2 targets, 1 target. That definitely is worrisome. I'd love to see the bump up, but it feels like this might be an overcorrection, and so I will go flash.
Let me throw one quick caveat in there that he got hurt, and they were ramping him back up.
That's true.
Week 10, when he first came back, he played like 40% of the snaps. So I give the guys a little bit of a pass.
They were using him more consistently with this past week in the beginning of the season, so Coop, I think that's a good point.
Now, I will say it is a bit scary that the Falcons game, he played a decent snap share and he didn't catch any passes. So you're right. It's scary, but it's a high risk, high reward fact for me. But it's not without its flaws, JL. You're right.
He also falls in the category, I would say, similar to Alec Pierce, where I believe that Jahan Dotson is talented. And I believe that as a rookie wide receiver, it's only up from here. So I think even though I'm saying flash in the short term, meaning the next few games, I think long term, Jahan Dotson is the truth.
Coop, you brought up what I was going to say here. Before he was injured, 3 out of 4 weeks, he was wide receiver 25 or better. 2 weeks as a wide receiver 2, had 1 dud week up there, but he caught 5 touchdowns in 4 games to start this season as a rookie. Coming back from injury, it's promising to see him back up there. This was his highest target total of the season, but it's more in line with his 8 targets that he was seeing at the beginning of the year to get 9 here. It is high risk, high reward whenever you plug him into your lineup, but people are plugging in guys like Gabe Davis every week. You know what I mean? Another high risk, high reward kind of player. I've got no problem plugging Jahan Dotson in. Fact.
You mentioned the dud week. He did get 8 targets in that game. He only caught 2 of them, though, because his 3rd game in his NFL career, he had to go up against Darius Slay and James Bradbury. Talk about a welcome to the NFL week for him.
Rough.